This was a crazy idea, but let's follow through. It's gonna get rough, but there's little we can do. There's a lot of work to be done, but
Well, I think we're working. Dare I say?
live.
It's alive.
It's alive.
It's
Our
alive.
faces are now on the internet and they don't belong to us anymore.
This is dangerous.
We're late for that actually.
Yeah, it's kind of risky business that we've already been through.
15 episodes.
15 episodes and a painted floor and an empty bus. We're so getting close.
The bus is so bouncy without all the extra weight, babe. Like when I was on top on the roof, every little movement you made, I'm just like, bouncing too much. I just imagine myself being like bounced if you took too hefty of a step, and just me like ending up in our neighbor's pool, going, "Hey guys, just wanted to say hello. How you doing?"
Yeah, I'm hoping once we put all the water tank and
But once we put
flooring
in the
and all the
floor,
everything in, then
let's put the floor in. That floor is fucking heavy. Ugh.
yeah. So we made the choice to go for full size flooring material. So we're flooring it just like we would a house, and boy, that plywood's heavy.
I am too weak to reddish plywood. Too weak.
But we'll manage, as we always do. Eventually we have to worry about electric though, because before we actually put the walls in, we'll have to run all the plugs and everything, and ideally PAX. But
So you mean the stuff you're gonna do?
you mean the stuff that we're going to do?
I don't know that stuff.
Well, I could show you that stuff. It's not that hard. Man. So yeah, we're just kind of here hanging out, doing the whole socially distant quarantine thing, getting roughed up by cuddly animals, stuffedness.
I like being quarantined. Is that bad? I don't like how my bank account's looking, and I'm slightly freaking out about the next round of bills, but besides the, descending into a black hole of debt and despair again, like, besides that, it's been great. My mom and I have time to, like, hang out and cook. I'm not a grumpy bitch because I'm not exhausted all the time.
It has been really nice that we've been doing a bunch of cooking.
And eating. Mostly eating.
Mostly eating. Yeah, at least in my case, I've definitely been doing the mostly eating part of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dead air. Dead air. I'm just gonna stack as many dragon plushies and Charles as possible. No?
Oh yes, this is what's happening. See, this is what happens when we're open-ended in what we're doing.
Alright, fine. Let's go through the Stargate stuff.
Oh yeah, so something where... so I don't know if we've done a great job of really articulating to everybody what Battlestar Schoolie means.
Because we are still forming that in our own heads. Like, for a while, I thought it was going to look like the inside of a battleship and, like, be all industrial and steel and gray, which would have been cool, but, kind of cold to live in.
Yeah.
And we both have this deep lust for, like, pretty wood stuff.
Yeah, rich wood tones and old things and... Yeah.
And soft, cozy lighting. Deep reds. So, stuff that's not very Battlestar-ish. I think we're definitely taking the sentiment of Battlestar, where she was like, she was being retired. The Galactica was like, done. And it's supposed to be put in a museum, much like our international bus. It was on its like last sputtering legs. And we were like, no, let's go on adventures. We'll do a patch job and you can head out into the universe with us, right?
Yep, the thing that it was never built to last, but ended up lasting and got a
it's built
second chance at life.
It's built to stand a certain amount of abuse. The kind of abuse we're putting it through is not what it's designed for, per se. It's not the intended use.
It also wasn't built to the like rigorous specifications that
to last past 40 years.
Yeah. I mean, much like Galactica,
Yeah.
All the cracks and the subpar structural members and all that fun stuff.
And then getting like inseminated with Cylon technology without its consent and just becoming creepy and
So
it fixed all our stuff with blue epoxy, so it looks either like the protomolecule from The Expanse or the Cylon like creepy bioengineered shit that's fixing the Battlestar.
Just like work like blue epoxy into every crack and put just a single LED behind it, so it just like kind of has a flickery glow.
Scare the fuck out of some nerds.
This is true. This is true. We would most likely scare the fuck out of some nerds.
Namely me when I'm too drunk. I'll be like, Charles, we're under attack.
We're under attack. It's the protomolecule. Save us. But while we were hunting around, we managed to find somebody who, before the set for Stargate Atlantis, which is another really big contributor to our theme, lots of like rich red, lots of like faded teals, still very sci-fi, but much more like a lived-in, definitely a city. If you haven't seen Stargate Atlantis, not really spoiler alert, but there is an actual city of Atlantis. So if you haven't gotten past the first 10 minutes of the first episode, then spoiler alert.
Also Jason Momoa, definite spoiler alert, but it's a definite adorable like baby Jason Momoa is a reason to watch it.
So small.
I mean, okay, not small.
Well, yeah,
he's a big guy, but
young,
compared to Kurt, you're like,
young.
whoa, Jason Momoa, he's definitely itty bitty.
Yeah. Far cry from Drogo.
Or Aquaman.
He
got buff for Aquaman.
That is very true.
Like he was really like, huh, and then he go like, phew.
Oh.
That's the sound effects your muscles make when you grow too fast. Yes.
But yeah, so. yeah, so it's kind of a few of our inspirations. Finished painting today.
The floor. Not
The
the
floor.
outside, just the floor.
Yeah, haven't even started on the outside yet. There's some work. There's definitely some rivets that need to be repunched. Some loose paint that needs to go, and at least getting the roof painted, amongst other things, is going to be a necessary thing that
Why
we
do I have to
are
paint
working.
the roof? No one can see the roof.
Because it'll save us 10 degrees in the bus.
Oh.
Yeah. You definitely want to use elastomeric paint up there. Otherwise it will demonstrate to us exactly how hot that bus can get, even if we insulate the roof.
That was my kneecap.
Slight movement.
That was my kneecap.
Well, we just wanted to
Test this out.
test it out, say hi.
Drink.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. We came prepared for this. I wasn't prepared.
You were prepared, just you were real focused on the stream.
That's true. We have never really tried streaming before, so we thought we could give it a shot
Yeah.
and see how it all works and make sure all the stuff and things work for when we actually have something a little more planned out ready. So, yeah, hopefully we'll have some more fun and interesting things coming in the days of quarantine and socially distance
Yes.
continues.
Yeah. Till then,
Till
Lyd
then.
and Charles. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Internet.